What's up, movie lover badasses? Fat Samurai Guy here. And today's review is going to be for the film The Demon's Rook. So this is going to be a spoiler-filled review. So if you're interested in this film, go watch it and then come back and watch this. But basically, the first 8 to 10 minutes, I wanted to turn it off. Like, I was just like, I think I made a mistake here. Very, very, very low budget. And it's not like I have a problem with low-budget films. I watch low-budget movies all the time. But this looked like, hey, let's grab your iPad and go out and film a movie. And there wasn't a lot of dialogue either. I was just kind of waiting for something to happen here. It was very slow. I was kind of like, what's going on, All we really got was this image of the demon sitting in a child's room, and the child sitting there looking back at him, and he would draw pictures and tell his mom that, my imaginary friend or whatever he likes my pictures and stuff like that. And then, one night, the demon appeared, ended up killing his parents, and kind of drawing the boy to this area where they go to another dimension. So, the boy was obviously under the influence of the demon, because I don't think he would have been like, oh yeah, my parents are dead, yeah. And then he just goes down to some evil-looking creature's evil other dimension. I don't think the kid would willingly do that, but he goes down there. And now years and years and years and years have passed, and the boy's now a man, and you see him escape from the dimension with fear on his face, and he gets out of there. So here's where we get a little bit of backstory. Not enough. It wasn't really clearly explained in detail, but it kind of seemed like the demon took the boy under his wing to teach him the dark arts, to help him keep the balance. I mean, that's as good as it's going to get, because I kind of was like, what is going on here? But that's kind of the vibe that I got there. So all those years, he's basically training and teaching the boy powers and spells and stuff like that. There was always this one certain room where the boy would go venture, and it had these 3 jars. And every time he would go into that room, the good demon, I guess, shows up, and he's all like, no. You need to continue your training, but never come in this room. I never want to see you in this room. So as the boy became a man, he became more powerful, and I guess he could see visions. So one of the visions he saw was that the demon that took him under his wing basically killed his parents. So once he finally found that out, the guy was like pissed off. He was like really, really, really angry, and he goes to try to find the demon, and he's like, hey, what the hell, man? Why'd you kill my parents? And the demon tells him, he goes, well, for you to come with me in my dimension, a sacrifice had to be made. And I don't know what the hell you're bitching about, because, what could your father give you that I couldn't? I mean, I basically made you a god. You have all these powers, so you need to shut the fuck up. Still angry by this, the guy starts freaking out, and they're in that room that the demon always told him not to be in. So during the, Jean Grey X-Men Carrie moment, all 3 jars are shattered, releasing an even more evil entity of demons. And then the good demon turns around and looks at him and goes, you dumbass, the evil is among us now, we're fucked. And right after that, the most powerful demon ends up decapitating his friendly demon, and then all 3 entities end up chasing after the guy. So the man's running, he escapes from the dimension, but unfortunately, they follow him out through the dimension to Earth. When the demons arrive, it's basically chaos. Wherever they go, it's chaos. The female demon ends up going and crashing this big Halloween party, and she makes everybody in there kill themselves, and it's basically chaos wherever they go. For some reason, the other demon ends up taking this regular average Joe and making him kind of like a minion demon to do his bidding. So he sends that minion demon after our hero, and he tries to kill our hero. Our hero puts a spell on the minion demon, and then the minion demon is basically working for him, and he sends him out to go kill zombies. Yes, there's zombies in the movie. It's like I said, it's chaos. So he sends him out to do his bidding, to kill zombies and to fight and kill the other demons as well. During all of this, he runs into his child sweetheart, who's now an adult, and ends up telling her, you know, where he's been all these years, and that it's kind of his fault that her father's dead, because when the zombies showed up on her farm, the zombies ate and killed her father. So she's pissed off. She's not happy about this at all, obviously. So you get the female demon, you got the male demon, and then you got the super demon. So at this point in the plot, I was a little bit more interested, even though there wasn't that much backstory on why he was the chosen one to help keep the balance. That would have been more interesting if we got a little bit more of the backstory on that. But I was a little bit more invested now, unlike the first 10 minutes of the movie where I was getting ready to go click. But I wanted to see where it was going. And I heard the director is also the star of the movie, and he's also the writer of the movie. So even though low budget, it was a very ambitious project. So I kind of was forgiving the movie a little bit in its flaws. I was like, okay, it's a really low budget film, but let me see where it goes and see what happens. I think what kind of made me a little bit more invested than I should have been was the fact that some of the makeup effects were actually pretty good. They ranged from average to pretty impressive for its low budget. And there was actually a lot of gore. There was a lot of gore in here, and actually some pretty well done gore. So I was kind of like, okay, well, I could see what they're trying to do, maybe have a little bit of an 80s horror vibe to the film. And I was like, all right, it looks like they're trying. I mean, not a lot is explained, but it looks like they're trying. So let me give it a shot. And boy, did I make a fucking mistake. All right, so make a long story short. Our hero runs into the male demon. He blows up the male demon with a spell. He sends the minion demon out. The minion demon kills the female demon. And the only one that's left is the super demon. Okay, so the female that he's with, his childhood sweetheart that's now grown up, she tells him, she's like, you know what? It's kind of looking like it's the end of the damn world anyway. So let me help you. You know, share your wisdom with me. I don't care if it hurts. I don't care how long it takes. Share your wisdom and power with me. Give me some of it so that I can assist you in taking on the super demon, because it looks like you're going to need all the help you can get. And at this point, it's like, you know, fuck it. It's like the end of the world. What do we have to lose? So we have this sequence where they sit down, and it looks like they're meditating, and he's transferring his power to her. And I'm like, okay, well, it's about to go down now. Let's see what happens. So right after that, we have this kind of interesting transcendence, enlightenment scene where it's kind of filmed in slow motion, where you see them walking in kind of like the forest, and it's very serene, and the music's nice, and it's daytime, and it's sunny, and it looks like they've reached that higher power level, I guess. I don't know where they were going with this scene right after that, but that's what it kind of looked like. So then right after that, in the daytime, in the forest, where it's sunny, serene, enlightenment, they run into the final boss. They run into Super Demon, and they both fight the Super Demon. They both, do their powers and spells, and the Super Demon's like laughing it off. He's like, you guys know you're dead, right? Like, you're not going to beat me, and you're pretty much done, right? And so I'm invested. So I'm like, okay, well, this is it. This is the finale. Let's see what happens here. And then right after that, the Super Demon does his power and blows up both of their heads. And that's the end of the movie, folks. That's the end of the fucking movie. Yeah. Okay, so you basically wasted our time, director. You wasted our time. What was the point of the meditation, transferring the power sequence, the enlightenment sequence afterwards? What was the point? Like, really? What deep statement were you trying to make? And I didn't even care. Like, right after that, the minion demon shows up and kills the super demon, which didn't make any sense. It's like, how is he that powerful? And if you think about it, it doesn't make any sense for our hero to give the minion demon power to go fight and kill other demons, but yet his own power wasn't enough to kill the super demon, but the minion demon killed the super demon. It didn't make any damn sense. And yeah, just their heads just blew up. That's it. They're dead. They're just laying there on the floor, and I'm just kind of like, oh, fuck. What the hell, man? Like, okay, wasted my time, and I really gave the movie a shot. I was fine with it when shit started to happen and there was gore and whatever, you know. I'm like, all right, let's see where this goes, but what the fuck, man? What kind of ending was that? So now all the evil is dead, all the zombies are dead, all the demons are dead. So the evil is dead, the earth is saved. But we got a fucking minion demon running around. What was the point? Oh man. So that is the Demon's Rook. That was the Demon's Rook. I was willing to give it like a 2.9 out of 5 chainsaws, but that ending just, what the fuck. So I'm gonna have to give the Demon's Rook 2.5 out of 5 chainsaws. There is some decent gore and makeup effects in it, but I really don't understand that ending. This is why I said I don't give a fuck about spoilers, because you guys need to know. You need to know the ending so you don't waste your time if you're interested. But yeah, I just don't understand. I mean, I would have rather have had them defeat the super demon, and then for maybe comedic purposes take the minion demon as a pet or something like that. Or maybe because it was all the hero's fault that this happened, maybe he could have died by taking out the demon, and he could have took himself out at the same time. That would have been kind of cool, and then the female lived. But I just don't really see the purpose of ending the movie that way. Yeah. So stay away from the Demon's Rook. It's not worth your time. There are far better horror movies out there. So if you have seen the Demon's Rook, I feel sorry for you. But if you've seen it and you liked it, hey, maybe I missed something genius. Maybe there was something awesome about that ending that I totally missed. Let me know in the comments below. I really want to know what you thought. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.